So let's talk about Doechii. Let's talk about Doechii. So of course we talked about Doechii's album. We talked about her new single, Anxiety. And let's start off with, I guess, the love. Let's give her some love because she definitely been doing her thing at Paris Week. Performance after performance. She's the Woman of the Year. You know? So everybody is up in arms when it comes to Doechii right now. Woman of the Year, Billboard, Grammy. Now she all on the charts. So a lot of folks is calling out. They calling cap. A lot of people calling industry plant. You know, a lot of people got a lot of things to say. But keep on trying me. But you know, I love that she actually has so many looks about her. I love how I love the beauty in the success of watching her. And I love the music. Of course, she's a beautiful woman. And, you know, I could see that if she was anywhere in the vicinity, somebody would want to hit on a woman of this stature, of this beauty. Even if she doesn't like men. Right? And that, I guess, what I could say, issue, the new part of the subject. I mean, but round of applause first and foremost. Billboard Woman of the Year. Beautiful representation, image-wise, and artistically. She's a great representation. But Doechii she's in a hot seat right now for some of the things that she has been quoted on saying. Hold on, let me get my shit together over here. Who. Yeah, let me get the stream back going. Stream went out on us. But yeah, man. Doechii is in the hot seat because she been making some jokes. And it might actually be pretty valid, the complaint that people have about her. It might be pretty valid. Let's pull it up. About that, before we even talk about, before we put her in the hot seat, we gotta still give her some love. I think she still deserves, love. Hold on, let me get that off my screen. Excuse me. Fix that. Yeah, so let's try to go back live again. Let's stream this back live. And let's also let's celebrate Doechii, and let's see watch her perform. Everybody was kind of also up in arms about Doechii performing with Lauryn Hill. And there were some folks that were saying that she didn't deserve this spotlight. But hey. Yeah, she performed at the Miami Jazz Fest with Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill brought her out and they did the doo-wop. And I think that Lauryn Hill sees a lot in Doechii. Sees a lot of herself in Doechii, excuse me. And Doechii deserves to be on stage with Lauryn Hill. You know, a lot of folks had stuff to say about that as well. So, you know, folks, man, they gonna talk their shit. But we gotta put her in the hot seat. Yeah, we gotta put her in the hot seat. She said some crazy stuff. But first, that's why
Miami, make some noise for Doechii! Yeah, come on! Come on, Doechii! Come on, y'all, make some noise!
His second verse is dedicated to the men. Turned by his rims and his Timbs and his women. Him and his men come in the club like hooligans. Don't care who they offend, popping, yeah. Let's not pretend that they pack pistols by the waist and crystals by the case. Still they mother's basement.
Make some noise for Doechii!
she killed it. I mean, we expected her to kill it. I mean, of course. But you know, some folks just always gonna have something to say. Folks always gonna, you know, that's just what they do. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has them. You know, we got to expect that. And we also still got the whole artists accountable when they be on some bullshit.
Women out there that are watching me right now, and I want to tell you, you can do it. Anything is possible.
Anything
is possible. Don't allow anybody to project any stereotypes on you that tell you that you can't be here, that you're too dark, or that you're not smart enough, or that you're too dramatic, or you're too loud.
Yeah. Okay. It is Women's History Month, so we do have to take it easy. But the hot seat is coming. The hot seat is coming. Of course, we're going to keep on celebrating the queen, though. We're going to keep on celebrating the queen because she does deserve to be celebrated, you know. I don't want to be out here like I'm just kind of just stepping on Doechii and just got an issue. Is this thing going to even work, man? I don't know. And see, I've been trying to, every time I be going live, I might be out here messing up the feed. So I just need to go ahead and just hold off. I wasn't trying to do too much. Because last time the sound was sounded so bad. I was just so embarrassed. Because I was trying to down there be live on Twitch and Instagram and all this extra shit. I got to figure that out. We ain't going to be able to do all that no more. All right, so let's keep this thing moving on. We can't do that.
Yeah.
You're on the right track. Okay. What's my biggest dating red flag?
Is it being on the DL?
You're on the right track. I have my answer.
Is it close enough?
Are you want to guess one more time what would be a red flag for me?
Bad music taste?
Oh, that is a good one.
Because that's one for me.
That is a good one.
Like,
but that's
what
not
do you
what
mean
I put.
you don't listen to Michael Jackson? But okay.
Okay. This is a huge red flag for me.
All right. You know what's so crazy? I was going to say men. I was going to
You're a man. Yeah.
All right. Strike one. You're a man. The men weren't too happy about that. And I get it. I get it. I get both sides. This is gonna be this is a toughie. This is a toughie because I believe in the right to choose, the right of choice, the right of preference. I think that she reserves that right. And I'm behind her on that. I think that she deserves that right. And but this is some bullshit. It's a joke. And I guess it worked because it had everybody talking about it. But I could see how I could see how the internet and things just throws off the perspective of artists, man. And sometimes, it just be bad, man. Artists get on the internet and say crazy shit, and now you got to be like, damn. Now you got to think about it when you go to playing their music. And I think that we just have too much access. That's just basically
Okay.
That's just the gist of it. It's just too much access in today's music and all with the internet and all this going on. So I'm gonna try and go live anyway. There's too much access, and I want to give everybody access. We're gonna try to go live on Twitch and Facebook. Cause I want to know what y'all think. I want to know what y'all think about this. Cause this was a controversial conversation everybody was having throughout the week, and I can see how both sides like.
Okay. What?
Again, I believe in the right of preference, the right of choice, the right to be, But again, I feel like sometimes some things should be left unsaid. Or if you don't have, like they say, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say nothing at all. This is kind of one of those moments. And I also want to say happy birthday and shout out to DJ Miss Milan. Yeah, shout out to her.
My biggest dating red flag.
Is it being on the DL?
You're on the right track.
Is it being on the DL?
I have my answer.
Is it close enough?
Are you want to guess one more time what would be a red flag for me?
Bad music taste?
Oh, that is a good one.
Because that's one for me.
That is a good one.
Like,
But that's
what
not
do you
what
mean
I put.
you don't listen to Michael Jackson? But okay.
Okay. This is a huge red flag for me.
All right. It's so crazy. I was going to say men.
Strike one. You're a man.
Yeah.
And you're heterosexual.
Yeah. I was going to say. So technically, because my mind was already there, I don't think I deserve to eat a wing.
I think you do, friend.
All this over eating some hot wings. So again, I think that she was unfairly triggering straight men. And this will take us into the next topic. Straight men have been feeling like there is a constant attack on us. And we're not here to just, play victim or just want, some type of special treatment. Acknowledgement would be really that acknowledgement of the facts would really suffice. But
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, always go with your gut instinct.
yeah, so a lot of folks had a lot to say about that. But it does kind of, it tracks with Doechii because a lot of folks assume, I mean, she did not even assume her sexuality. She is fluid. She is gender fluid in her sexuality. She speaks about being bisexual, probably currently in a relationship with a woman. You know, that's perfectly fine. But if you are currently seeing women and, you know, and your red flag shouldn't even come up. It shouldn't, like, mentioning men as your red flag when you are not dating men. There's no need for you to even say anything about that. That's like if I only date black women, a red flag in a woman being a white woman would just be me trying to pick at white women. Or, you know, if I said a red flag is fat woman. I don't know. I don't think that the red flag, I think that the red flag word is kind of misconstrued here in this statement, and she kind of took it overboard a little bit. And yeah, it is like a kind of a strike. I ain't gonna say, you know, oh, I'm mad about Doechii and I don't want to listen to her music. But I did, you know, I hate to see folks that I fuck with come out looking lame sometimes. And, you know, it's not really, who cares if I think that they look lame? You know, I'm just little me. But, you know, I'd rather not. And, you know, it's tough, especially when you come to think about some of the people that have came out looking lame. And there's a difference in doing wild stuff or taking a role and being in a movie and looking a certain type of way, or, you know, doing, some folks think that doing some certain types of content is lame. And you know, that's y'all preference. But